ॐ विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यन्निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यस्साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्रचित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यविमहायोगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेमदेवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो हरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. सेकेंड मंत्र. सर्वं हि एतद् ब्रह्म अयमात्मा ब्रह्म सोऽयमात्मा चतुष्पात्. भाष्यम्. अभिधान अभिधेययोः एकरूपत्वे अपि अभिधान प्राधान्येन निर्देशः कृतः ओम इति एतदक्षरम् इदं सर्वम् इत्यादि. अभिधान प्राधान्येन निर्दिष्टस्य पुनः अभिधेय प्राधान्येन निर्देशः अभिधान अभिधेययोः एकत्व प्रतिपत्त्यर्थः. So first we'll see this much bhashyam. So this is second mantra, and first mantra and second mantra both refer to sarvam. Sarvam is equal to manifest plus unmanifest, and the very basis of manifest and unmanifest. Yeah, because when you say all this, it has a basis. So sarvam is equal to this. That's how bhutam, sarvam is equal to bhutam bhavat bhavishyat iti yaccha trikala atitam tadapi. Everything is included in sarvam. So the two equations are presented here in mantra number 1 and mantra number 2. And there is a purpose behind presenting the equations in a certain manner. That is explained by Bhashyakara in this, what we are going to read, and we have already read few part of it. What is the first equation? Mantra number 1. Sarvam, which is within time and which is beyond time, Trikalathitam, along with that basis, is Omkara. That's first equation. What is second equation? See, Sarvam again. Sarvam. Sarvam hi etat Omkara. No. Sarvam hi etat Brahma. All that is here, manifest, unmanifest, and its basis is Brahman alone. First, all that is here manifest, unmanifest, along with the basis Brahman, what a basis, whatever, is Omkara. And the second equation says all that is here is Brahman. Well, simple. If all that is here is Omkara, if all that is here is Brahman, this Omkara is Brahman. Simple. So, what simple, Swami? Anyway, so Abhidhana Abhideyayo. So, Ekatve api. There is a Abhidhana Abhideya Ekatva. Abhidhana Omkara. Abhideyam is Brahman. Well, Ekatve api. Even though they are one, means the word, monosyllabic word Omkara, and its meaning Abhideya, which is Brahman. Ekatve api. There is an identity between them. Well, that's the equation. And even though it is there, how, Swami, how? Lakshartha, we have already seen that. With an implied meaning, yeah. So, it is there one alone. Means, well, definitely, the word Omkar also, in the Lakshartha of that Omkara is Turiyam Brahma, or Turiyam. But Brahman, any word is really speaking is, we have to use some word, that's how. Anyway, so, well, Omkar, the Lakshartha of Omkara is Turiya. The Lakshartha of that Brahman also is Turiya, same thing. And therefore, basically, Lakshartha of Omkara is A-Matra, silence, consciousness, Turiya. Lakshartha of this Brahman also, word Brahman, is same Turiya. You will end up in one Adhishthanam only. Either way, either Omkara lands in Turiya as a implied meaning, with a implied meaning, or Brahman also. And therefore, Omkara is principally identical to Brahman. So, even though that is Ekatve api, Abhidhana Abhideyoho Ekarupatve api, there is a total identity. Abhidhana pradhanyena nirdesha krutah. The teaching was in the form of a with a predominance of Omkara. That's how it started in the first mantra. All that is here is Omkara. So it started like that. Abhidhana pradhanyena nirdesha, referred. So this Nirgunam or Turiyam, which is referred with the help of Omkara, which is Abhidhana. And now that same Nirgunam Vastu, Turiyam Vastu can be referred by the word. I am using different word, you can understand. Because word Brahman also is there. Right? Sarvami etad Brahma. So therefore I referred. But Brahman also refers to Brahman. If I say it doesn't make sense. But Brahman refers to Nirgunam Turiyam. So, Nirgunam Turiyam can be referred also by the word Brahman. Nirgunam Turiyam can be referred by the word Omkara. It has all been referred in the mantra number 1. And in mantra number 2, well, by word Brahman, it refers to the same Nirgunam Turiyam. And that will be what? Abhideya Pradhana Nirdesha, naturally, right? Because Brahman is Abhideya. So that is Abhideya Pradhana Nirdesha. So reference, well, with the predominance of everything is referred, well, with the predominant factor of called Brahman. So this is how, well, Sarvam Brahma, well, definitely, which has been said here. So it's called Abhideya Pradhana Nirdesha. So, well, Omkara is everything. It's a direct message. First mantra. Well, Brahman is everything. Direct message. Second mantra. The indirect message is Omkara is Brahman. So, and this is one thing. Now, in the second thing is, well, if Omkara and Brahman are equated, well, what will be the advantage? Well, if Omkara and Brahman can be equated only if you take it as a Lakshartha, If you take Vachyartha, that the meaning of the direct meaning of the word Omkara is Om, the direct meaning of the word Om is Brahman, Vachyartha, that cannot be. Why? Because Akara refers to Sthula Prapancha. Ukara refers to Sukshma Prapancha. Makara represents to Karana Prapancha. Akara Ukara represents a manifest world. Makara represents an unmanifest world. So, Akara is a simple sound. Cannot be equal to the entire Sthula Prapancha. Ukara cannot be equal to Sukshma Prapancha, etc. So, definitely they cannot be equated. Therefore, the word Om cannot refer to Brahman as a direct meaning. No. Because as you look into this Om, then you have to say Brahman means what? Everything. Everything means what? Sthula Prapancha, Sukshma Prapancha, Karana Prapancha, and the basis of the entire thing. Right? That is Sarvam. Okay. That Sarvam is Brahman, that's fine. And Sarvam is Omkara, that is fine. But Omkara is Brahman. Means Omkara, the direct meaning of what Omkara is Brahman? No. Because in Brahman, Sarvam means the Sthula Prapancha. Then how do you equate with Omkara and Sthula Prapancha? Akara. Akara represents, Akara is equal to Sthula Prapancha. No. Akara cannot be so. Akara is simply sound, small, which is very momentary. It cannot be the Sthula Prapancha. So definitely we cannot take it, we cannot make the equation like that. Omkara is equal to Brahman as a direct meaning, no, cannot be. Because if you analyze, you will find Akara represents Sthula Prapancha, Ukara Sukshma, Makara, this Karana Prapancha. And so that equation is not there. Akara is equal to Sthula Prapancha, Ukara is equal to Sukshma Prapancha, Makara is equal to Karana Prapancha, and therefore Om, basically is Brahman. No. We will have to definitely, we cannot take it as a Vachyartha. And we gave example also that a word and a meaning cannot, which is a direct meaning, a object cannot be equated. Word sugar does not mean the object sugar as such. You know very well. Because then if just words we can use, and in order to get the object, that cannot happen, right? To get the object. So we should say word reveals object. Word is not object. Word reveals object. Akara word in Om, Akara is equal to entire Sthula Prapancha? No. Like the sugar word is not equal to object sugar. Word sugar reveals sugar, object sugar. Therefore, we cannot take it direct meaning. We cannot take direct meaning means what? This word is equal to the meaning. No, cannot be. It just reveals it. And therefore, ultimately, so to equate Omkara and Brahman, we will have to take a Lakshartha. So Akara, Ukara, Makara, etc., that is Om, definitely he resolves, that Akara resolves into Ukara, it is going to come. So Om, ultimate resolves into A-Matra, that's silence. And then in silence what obtains is this Brahman, consciousness, etc. And therefore Lakshartha of the Omkara is Brahman. So definitely that is Nirgunam, Turiyam, etc. So this is how Lakshartha of the word Omkara can be taken as a Brahman. Or independently analyze, the the Brahman ultimately, the Vachyartha, well, definitely refers to this Sagunam Brahma, etc. Omkara, well, also the Vachyartha, well, refer to this Sagunam Brahma. And, well, A-Matra refers to that Nirgunam Brahma, Turiyam, etc. So, anyways, but that is a Lakshartha. So, when you take a Lakshartha, well, definitely Omkara and Brahman are identical. That's a real equation. Nirgunam, Turiyam, etc. So, this is how Lakshartha, so the one first purpose of this, to make this, what? Sarvam ki Omkara. Everything is Omkara, everything is Brahman, and therefore Omkara is Brahman. Well, we made this kind of a arrangement in order to equate Omkara and Brahman. Well, the purpose of that will be the Lakshartha of Om and Brahman is one and the same. Then there is another message, well, which Bhashyakara refers here, that when we analyze Omkara, the Vachyartha, well, gets dissolved into Lakshartha. That way also we can understand. So that he uses word pravilapayan, etc. Let's discuss also this thing. So if you analyze the Vachyartha, so there will be a resolution of the Vachyartha. Then how does it the resolution takes place? Well, the entire universe, right, which is Sagunam Brahma, of course, is Karya Prapancha. It's a product. And the product does not really have an independent existence. Therefore, in fact, there is nothing really called the creation, product. The creation, that is Artha Prapancha, we discussed this, world of objects, really does not exist other than the world of words. Vacharambanam, we have seen that. So, therefore, I will give example of flower, I gave you example of the desk, etc. Desk as a product really is an object, world of objects. Desk as a product, as an object, really does not exist. What exists in front of me is not desk. What exists in front of me is a wood. And therefore, for word desk, there is no corresponding object in the world called desk. Could you follow? And therefore, what you find is a wood. Well, but Swamiji, wood is and desk is the same thing. Please don't say that. If wood and desk are one and the same thing, why should you call carpenter? Carpenter is Swamiji, wood and desk are same thing. I call carpenter to make wood from the wood. You will not say. That's the thing. It's amazing thing. So, desk. Okay, where is desk? This is desk. Oh, but it is wood. Where is desk? Wood and desk are one and the same thing. Then why did you make a desk at all? Just buy wood and call it desk. They are not synonyms. Please understand this. Wood and desk are not synonyms. I have explained that Mithyatvam in the last one camp. They are not synonyms. Wood and desk are unlike aqua and water. Unlike. Aqua and water are one and the same thing. Bring some aqua, bring some water, fine. Bring some wood, bring some desk. Bring a desk is not one and the same thing. Well, then there is a really object there. Show me. Where is it? Look at it. I am touching. Hey, where you are touching is wood. What you are lifting is not desk, you are lifting wood. What you are smelling is not desk, you are smelling wood. Okay? Where is desk? This is Mithya. Therefore, entire world of objects, we are resolving now. Entire world of objects resolves into world of words. Vacharambanam again. This you cannot get rid of. This Vacharambhanam is everywhere. Wherever you, from whatever point you enter into Vedanta, this Pravesh Dwaram is everywhere. Vacharambhanam. That's it. World of objects do not have an independent existence from the world of words. So world of objects are totally non-separate from world of words. And again, you can go further, but anyway, so there is no object as such. Anyway, so first negate, resolving. So first negate world of words, this Sagunam Brahman. Okay. And well, and you find that it is not separate from the word. Then what? Once you negated the desk, and saying that there is no object called desk, etc., the question comes is, then word desk also becomes meaningless. When there is no object called desk, then the word desk also becomes meaningless. And once you have negated the object of word, once you say the desk does not exist as an object, when the object itself is not there, the word loses its relevance. So definitely, as you resolve world of objects, the world of words also simultaneously resolves. That is what is going to come. Yugapat pravilapayan, Bhashakara is going to say. Yugapat, simultaneously you are resolving. Right? So definitely, the sthula prapancha, the world of word objects resolve. Here what represents, what reveals this sthula prapancha by akara, that also loses relevance. Clear? We are resolving omkara also. Into A-Matra it is going to come. Here, while you are resolving sthula prapancha, then resolves into sukshma, etc. That's how we are going. So, when object itself is not there, then there is no relevance of the word. Well, and what is meant what is the meaning of the word ultimately? This word is meant for what? To reveal the object. So when the object has been negated, well, word also will be resolved. And therefore, on inquiry, first to negate artha prapancha. When that is negated, shabda prapancha also is definitely resolved, becomes non-relevant. And well, ultimately, so shabda and artha, abhidhana and abhideya, both are resolved. And once all the three pairs are resolved, akara sthula prapancha resolves into ukara and sukshma prapancha, ukara and sukshma prapancha resolves into makara, the karana prapancha, and that karana prapancha resolves into, here it is A-Matra, and here it is Nirgunam Brahma. Could you follow? That's how the lakshartha of Omkara ultimately you get is A-Matra, which is of course silence and Nirgunam Turiyam, consciousness, and here all it is Brahman. So the lakshartha, when you take a lakshartha of Omkara or lakshartha of this entire world, I mean a lakshartha of the word Brahman, I'm sorry, well, basically you get the same Nirgunam Turiyam. Therefore, that is a real equation that on analysis of Omkara, resolving etc., and on analysis of word Brahman, well, you land up in one and the same thing. So, first you negate object, then you negate the word, and what will be left is Nirgunam Turiyam, which is distinct from what? Distinct from Abhidhana and Abhideya. Abhidhana, Abhideya both resolve. Right? Abhidhana also resolve, Abhideya also. World of objects resolve, Abhideya resolves. World of words also resolve, Abhidhana also resolves. Abhidhana, which was used to reveal Abhideya, as Abhideya resolves, Abhidhana also resolve, and what ultimately you get as a lakshartha, which is distinct from Abhidhana and Abhideya. So this is how Abhidhana, Abhideya, Vilakshanam well, Brahma, or Nirgunam, Turiyam, Brahma, etc. So, which is a Adhisthana Bhutam, well, which is the Adhisthana, which is the basis of world of objects, world of words that you get. So, you start with Omkara, so you negate all this Vachyartha, and and that is, and definitely you get this Lakshartha. So this is the gist of the thing which is going to come in this para now. So Bhashyakara says, Abhidhana Abhideyoho Ekarupatve api. Even though Abhidhana means Omkara and Abhideya means Brahman, even though both of them are one and the same from Lakshartha Drashtya, well, what does Upanishad do? Abhidhana Pradhanyena Nirdesha Krutaha. Well, so in the first mantra, well, Abhidhana Pradhanya Drishti is there with the predominance of Omkara, predominant factor of Omkara, that reference to the whole thing has been referred as a Omkara. So predominant factor is a Omkara. Abhidhana Pradhanyena Nirdesha. Nirdesha means a reference. So means teaching. Teaching has been done showing everything as a Omkara. They could say everything as a Brahman, but no, first Abhidhana Pradhanyena. And in the next mantra, same again, Sarvam, same thing. That Sarvam, Shruti will not repeat again and again. Bhutam, Bhavat, Bhavishyat, all this, Trikala, Atitam, everything. Same thing, same Sarvam. Everything is Brahman. Abhideya Pradhanyena Nirdesha Krutaha. But Swamiji, you Abhidhana, Abhideya, Vilakshana in one way you are saying. And now you say here Abhideya is a Brahman and Abhidhanam is a Omkara. Yeah, Abhideya means a meaning. And Omkara is Abhidhana, the word. There, Lakshartha, meaning here is the implied meaning. The implied meaning of the word Om is Brahman. That is Abhideya. Could you follow now? So, the direct meaning of the word Om is the Sagunam Brahma, Akara Sthula Prapancha. That is direct meaning, in which there is no really equation. That is, that Akara reveals Sthula Prapancha, revealer, revealed connection. That is also Abhidhana Abhideya. Could you follow? So, Abhideya could be a direct meaning. Abhideya means a meaning. And that could be a direct meaning or it could be implied meaning. So, here again for Abhideya I have used word for Brahman I have used word Abhideya. You thought Swami just said Abhidhana, Abhideya, Vilakshana Bhutam, etc. So then what is the meaning? What is the meaning of word Om? Well, Om means Sagunam Brahma, direct meaning. There Abhidhana, Abhideya. Om means Brahman, Lakshartha, implied meaning. Again Abhideya. Could you follow now? So Abhideya is meaning. Abhideya need not be direct meaning. Abhideya means a meaning. Abhidhana means a word. And the other pair they say is a Vachaka, Vachya, etc. Generally Vachyartha is used for the direct meaning. Yeah. The Lakshartha, etc. for the implied meaning. But Abhidhana, Abhideya could be used for both. Abhidhana means a word. So what Omkara reveals Sagunam Brahma. Well, Sagunam Brahma means the basis is Sagunam Brahma, but creation, entire creation, which includes manifest and unmanifest. Sagunam means Brahman with names and forms. That's it. Nothing else. Gunam attributes, but attributes means form ultimately. Form has attributes. And for that name are also there. That is what it is. Anyway, so in the second mantra, Abhideya, Abhidhana Abhideyo Ekadrupatve api Abhidhana Pradhanyena Nirdesha Krutaha, where Om iti etad aksharam idam sarvam. Okay. Then Abhidhana Pradhanyena Nirdishtasya punaha. Again, Abhideya Pradhanyena Nirdesha Krutaha. So here in the second mantra, Abhideya Pradhanyena Nirdesha Krutaha. Why does Upanishad do this? Well, that much we have to understand now. Ekatva Pratipatyartha. That we have to understand. So, there is no Punarukti dosha as such here. everything is Om, everything is Brahman. So there will be Punarukti. No, 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 no. So everything is Om, everything is Brahman. Therefore, Omkara is Brahman. That is what we want to say. Ekatva Pratipatti. Pratipatti means Jnanam. So knowing the oneness, there is a oneness of Omkara and Brahman. So this equation is an absolute equation. It's not a figurative equation. That I want to explain you. It's not a figurative equation. Omkara is Brahman, is in absolute sense. Omkara is Jagat, not absolute sense. That's how I said any word, any given object is not one and the same thing. Word sugar and the object sugar is not one and the same thing. Otherwise, why should we go to Costco or anything? Just name it and that's it. All the objects will be there. No. Therefore, word and object, which is a direct meaning of that word, cannot be one. Therefore, in terms of a direct meaning, so Vachaka Vachya, well, the equation, the equation between a word and its direct meaning is a figurative expression. That I want to explain you first. And then the other thing will follow. Now, in normal our convention, basically when you say this is mobile, it's an equation. This is mobile, right? What is the equation in that? The word mobile, right, is totally equated with the object mobile. This is mobile. Yeah, but mobile is a word, M-O-B-I-L-E. Yeah, this is that. Means the word and its meaning is equated. Could you follow what I'm saying? Yeah. So therefore, you show the object and say mobile. You show object and say mobile. Now, mobile, that is what? Word. But I say mobile. Means the word mobile and the object mobile equated. Right? And therefore, you are equating word mobile and object mobile. So when you point out that this is mobile, you are using the word mobile for the object. Now, even though you are using the word mobile, well, for the object, in the conventional expression, that equation is not absolute. Because the word mobile is not the mobile, the object. Otherwise, why should I spend $1,000? Word mobile. Mobile. Over. Mobile is already there. Could you follow? Even though I say mobile, word, object, equal. Mobile. Right? So, basically, well, what we should understand is word is really not a mobile. Word only reveals mobile. So this is the object which is revealed by the word mobile. So that is fine. But so what do? We don't do all this those things. We say this is mobile. We never say, nobody says that I use the word mobile to reveal the object mobile. No. Mobile. Everyone's convention is this. Mobile. Clip. Means word clip and the object clip are equated. And this equation between a word and object, its meaning, is figurative expression. I will explain you further. So basically, this equation is only a figurative equation indicating revealer-revealed connection, sambandha. In common language, when you say this is mobile, well, the word mobile and object mobile, even though we equate it, but they are not identical. On the other hand, they have a revealer-revealed relationship. Therefore, that kind of equation, that kind of identity between word and the object, word and its meaning, is gaunam. That's what Bhashyakara says. Gaunam. So this is gaunam. There are many things like that. I tell you one other thing. Swamiji, he is lion. He is lion. Swami has, his tube light doesn't click fast. Therefore, he's lion. Yeah, he's a member of a Lions Club. Yeah. Every member of a Lions Club is called lion. Really. Lion Ashok Bhai. I have heard that. Lion Ashok Bhai. Lion this. Lion that. Now when you say Lion Ashok Bhai, you have equated. But really speaking, it's figurative expression. Otherwise, on a dining table, everyone should have a chapati, dal, rice, etc. Ashok Bhai should have what? Fresh meat, right? He should have a fresh meat. Think that. Therefore, definitely this kind of an equations are figurative expressions. We call gauna prayoga. That's what Bhashyakara says here. Itaratha hi abhidhan tantra abhideya pratipatti hi iti abhideyasya abhidhanatvam gaunam iti ashanka syat. So therefore definitely, so when you inquire into, here, when Omkara is Brahman, when you inquire into this equation, well, as I said you, that, we cannot take it as a Vachya Vachaka, direct meaning here. So it gets resolved here when Omkara is equated with the Brahman. When then Lakshartha only we have to take, Vachya Vachaka has to go away. So Vachya Vachaka Vyatirikta Vachya Vachaka Adhishthana Bhutam Vastu Ekam Avashishyate. That has been explained here. Itaratha. Itaratha means otherwise. Otherwise means what? If Upanishad do not use this two direct equations like this, everything is Om, first mantra. Everything is Brahman. Therefore, indirectly, Om is Brahman. If Upanishad does not use this method, means if this is not there, then there would be a problem. What? Well, Om is Brahman. You will feel Omkara is a revealer, word of revealing Brahman. Right? You will have a definitely this kind of a thing. Therefore, here Omkara. So Omkara is everything, Brahman is everything, etc. Therefore, Omkara is Brahman. If this equation is not done, Itaratha means otherwise, well, what will happen? We will do the same thing. Omkara Brahman. How? Mobile. Word mobile, object mobile. Word Omkara, object Omkara. Means word mobile reveals this object mobile. Same way word Omkara reveals object Omkara. Revealer, revealed connection will be there, you may feel. In that case, what will happen? Well, Bhashyakara says, Abhidhana Tantra Abhideya Pratipatti iti. Abhidhana Tantra Abhideya Pratipatti. Knowledge. Knowledge of Abhideya. Knowledge of Brahman. Abhideya will be Abhidhana Tantra. Will be dependent on the word Abhidhana. Unless word you use, which is revealer, if you don't use the word Om, well, you will not, the Brahman will not be revealed. Therefore, the knowledge of object is always dependent upon a word because it reveals. Word reveals it. So if definitely Abhidhana Tantra Abhideya Pratipatti Hisat, word mobile you don't use, How mobile that object is revealed? Cannot be. Word mobile, you use it. In fact, to be honest with you, you even to understand object, right? What is it? Well, that knowledge of this object is in terms of what? Is in terms of what? Words. If you don't use the words, how a object is revealed? And therefore, definitely, same situation will occur here. So far as other things are concerned, that is fine. But what about this Omkara, etc.? Abhidhana Tantra, which is dependent upon. So definitely in that case, the equation will not be absolute. Like this. Equation is not absolute, figurative, I told you already. Word mobile, which is a revealer for the object, mobile. There, even though word mobile and word object, the object is connected, equated, still it is a figurative expression. Same thing will happen here. So word Omkara is used figuratively for Brahman. That is not the case. That is not the case. But how will we know? That's how it has been said. Everything is Om. Everything is Brahman. Therefore, in absolute sense, Omkara is Brahman. In absolute sense, Omkara is Brahman. Omkara is a word revealer and Brahman is revealed. No. Omkara in absolute sense, and Omkara in absolute sense means what? Omkara is Brahman. Word mobile is not object mobile. I am saying word Omkara is Brahman in absolute sense. How? Omkara is just a sound. Go to Lakshartha. Okay? Go to Lakshartha. That sound comes from silence. And that silence reveals consciousness. That is the basis for everything. And therefore, so kindly understand this. So, otherwise, Abhidhana Tantra Abhideya Pratipatti hi syat. And therefore, only revealer revealed connection will be there here also. They are not really equal. That cannot be the case. Therefore, iti abhideyasya abhidhanatvam, the equation between abhidhana and abhideyam, gaunam iti ashankya syat. So, the equation between abhideya, the Brahman, and abhidhanam, the Om, will be gaunam, will be figurative. Well, that kind of a idea can come. It's an error can come in anybody's mind. So you can extend like word mobile and the object mobile. Definitely, even though word is equated with the object, when you say this is mobile, then definitely you have just used the word, but you are equating with the object mobile. Same way, but it is figurative expression. Same way you say Omkara and then you equate with the Brahman. Well, you may feel that it is a figurative expression. There is a relationship of a revealer-revealed connection, that kind of a sambandha is there. Well, that's not the case. They are really equal. How? Just analyze Omkara. It leads to Nirgunam, Turiyam. Just analyze Brahman, word Brahman, etc. comes to ultimately this Nirgunam Brahman, etc. So, how? But something Brahman means everything, right? Yeah, Brahman is everything. Then how Brahman is everything means, well, then how it leads to Nirgunam, Turiyam, etc. That I don't understand. I have already told you. The entire world, the existence in the world is Brahman. Sadeva Somya Damagra Asit. Therefore, that is Brahman. That Sat is nothing but this consciousness which is A-Matra silence, which is available obtained in silence, which is Lakshartha of Omkara. Omkara in absolute sense Brahman. Omkara is not a word which reveals Brahman. Omkara is Brahman. unlike an object and unlike a word and its object with a direct meaning. Unlike, please understand, unlike. Therefore, word Omkara, direct meaning is Brahman. No, no, Lakshata. But then Omkara means Brahman. Sthula Prapancha, it cannot be. Is just a sound, cannot be Sthula Prapancha. Yes, Akara definitely reveals Sthula Prapancha. So, if or else entire Sthula Prapancha, the world of objects, is non-separate from world of words. The entire world of words is non-separate from Om. Because all the entire world of words is between Akara and Makara. And that's how the Omkara is a basis for the entire world. But how Omkara is Brahman? Well, take a Lakshartha. So definitely between two Omkaras there is a silence. In fact, you need not even between two Omkaras. The basis of the Om word, that is, which is a meaningful word, of course, the basis is silence. From silence only the sound emerges, and therefore basically Omkara has a basis in silence, and that what obtains in silence is consciousness, and therefore consciousness is the basis of entire thing. Could you follow what I am saying? Either way, you say no, the entire world of objects has a basis in Brahman, that is Sat, which is Karanam, Sadeva Somidamagra Asit. But then ultimately that existence, that self-existent thing, which is the basis of all the names and forms, the world, what is that self-existent thing which is formless and basis of all the forms? What is that thing? Consciousness. Over. Therefore, either way you go, you analyze word Brahman and arrive at this basis, or you analyze Omkara and arrive at its basis, is one and the same Vastu. Therefore, Omkara is Brahman in absolute sense. It is not a revealed connection. So far as Vachyartha of Omkara, so far as the Vachyartha of word Brahman, well, definitely there is a revealed connection. But so far as the Lakshartha is concerned, the very basis is concerned of both is one and the same, Turiya, Nirguna, etc. I am using purposely a different word because their word Brahman has been used. So word Brahman has a basis in Brahman. So I have to say, but that instead I am using word Turiya, which is here, it's going to come. Anyway, so this is how we have to understand. And so that is there, okay? So abhideya se abhidhanatvam. So the equation between abhidhanam and abhideyam, gaunam iti ashanka syat, here in the, which is absolute equation, but here you also feel it is a figurative. So in order to avoid that, Shastra had made it pakka. What pakka? Everything is Om. Everything is Brahman. Therefore, in absolute sense, Omkara is Brahman. Yes, that's how it is. Okay, but then what is the benefit of this? Well, benefit is ekatva pratipattihi. Understanding their actual identity, not figurative identity. Ekatvam between what? Omkara and Brahman. Pratipatti. Pratipatti is jnana. So, mukhya ekatvam, not gauna ekatvam. And so that is a prayojanam. That Pashakara says further. So, ekatva pratipattescha prayojanam abhidhana abhideyayoho ekena eva prayatnena yugapat vilapayan tad vilakshanam brahma pratipadyeta iti. So, Very beautifully Bhashakara says, Ekatva Pratipattesha, so Mukhya Ekatva Pratipattesha Prayojanam. So, in terms of understanding the identity between Omkara and Brahman, well, that in order to gain that knowledge, Ekatva Pratipatti, in order to gain the knowledge of identity between that Omkara and Brahman, well, what? Abhidhana, Abhideya, that's a prayojanam. Bhashakara says prayojanam, that's a purpose, that's a benefit. Abhidhana, Abhideyoho, ekena eva prayatnena. So, Abhidhana, Abhideyoho, ekena eva prayatnena means in a single effort. In a single effort, you can resolve, right? Ekeneva prayatnena, in a single effort, what should be resolved? Abhidhana abhideyoho. You can resolve the vachyartha of Omkara and you can resolve vachyartha of Brahman simultaneously. Yugapat. You can resolve both of them. How it is resolved? Well, because there is no sthula prapancha existing. There is no world of objects. Well, first you negate world of objects. How can I negate? Well, vacharambhanam. Vacharambhanam. So basically, you negate and therefore you can resolve both of them. And therefore there is no world of objects. Then, well, so the word which is used, well, which is a sound which is used, which is akara. Well, definitely, akara pradhanyena om. Really speaking, om is used, but akara pradhanyena. Akara pradhanyena om, well, reveals what? Sthula prapancha. But sthula prapancha really doesn't exist, world of objects as such. They are mithya. Therefore, definitely, well, the revealer word also will resolve. When the revealed world of objects resolve, then the corresponding revealer word also resolve. That is very simple. Once my hair has gone, what is the use of using saying dandruff and then this conditioner and then shampoo and that itself goes away. Once you sell your car, then where is a question of maintenance of a car and all but it has gone. The word car itself goes away from your transaction, unless your friend talks about his car. Otherwise, you won't bother about it because you have sold it. If this also has gone, you will not use word hair and the conditioning of the hair and dandruff, etc. Nothing. Gone. The word also goes away. Once the object goes away, word also goes away. So entire sthula prapancha has gone karyatvat. Well, definitely vacharambhanam. Therefore, the word which was revealing that sthula prapancha, you should say omkara only. Please understand, akara is not a word. So, but akara pradhanyena omkaraha is a word which is used to reveal sthula prapancha. Thank God. It was a blunder if I say akara reveals. Akara pradhanyena om. But is this kind of a thing is there? It is there in Upanishad itself. Akara pradhanya omkar upasana, ukar pradhanya omkar upasana, makar pradhanya omkar upasana. It's a upasana not on akara. It's a upasana for om. Pranav upasana. But akara pradhanyena, ukar pradhanyena. That is there in Prashna Upanishad, I think. So anyway, thank God I remembered, otherwise this was a blunder to say akara is a word which reveals anyway. So definitely, so this is how you resolve sthula prapancha into sukshma prapancha. The revealer word also, which is om, akara pradhanya om, that also resolve. Then the sukshma prapancha resolves into karana, then ukara also, definitely ukara pradhanya omkara also resolves, and well, karana prapancha definitely resolves into because it doesn't exist independent of the basis, the Brahman, Turiyam, etc. And therefore, so yugapat, you are doing both, right? On one side, you are resolving the word, which is revealing whatever the vachaka is there. Therefore, vachaka also you resolve, and vachya also. You resolve vachyam, you resolve vachaka also. So, what will be left out? Well, ekeneva prayatnena yugapat vilapayan tad vilakshanam brahma. Then definitely what is left is the Brahman, the Vastu. the reality, the basis, adhishthanam, which is distinct from this abhidhana and abhideya, distinct from names and forms. Could you follow? Every object is a form. Ah. And form means it is just an appearance, it's not an object. The reality is something else. Yeah. A cup is a form. Cup is not an object. Styrofoam is a substance. Object, you can say. Anyway, then styrofoam is a word. Then there is something else which is a substance. Then there is something else. There is something else. There is something else. There is something else. You get a heap of all words, starting from cup and styrofoam and molecules and this and that. Words and words and words. So world of objects is non-separate from world of words. Swami, stop it. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.